get your attention. If we get your attention for just a second, everybody. We're going to go ahead here in about 5 minutes. If y'all can go ahead and make your way to all the seats, we're going to get the program started in 5 minutes. Thank you. Free bird. Free bird. Let's get everybody seated here, or everybody just for a second. We're going to start the program. Ready, Deke? Let's do it. Well, everybody, welcome to the first annual Richland Baseball American Legion 215 fundraiser. How about that? You get to tell everybody for years you were at the inaugural event, and that's pretty impressive because, again, we're going to do this thing every year. Let's quiet down just a second, everybody. Hang on a second. Quiet down. Tell them, Biggs. Coley Brown's working security. Coley, get your crowd quiet. Let's go. Okay. 2 years ago, when Chris Dorsey started this, obviously there were 0 players. 2 years later, there's 100 players and 5 teams. How about that? How about that? This room is loaded tonight with a bunch of legendary coaches, a bunch of legendary players, and also future legendary players and future legendary coaches. It's an honor to be a part of it. And so we welcome you here tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have some food, some drink, and some awesome entertainment, which we'll tell you more about. But I will say this. I'll say this. You know, people talk about always doing good things, but that all sounds fine and dandy. But to put effort to it and to put action to it is hard as hell. And so I think anybody in this room that knows Chris Dorsey, if you had to define him in 1 or 2 words, you'd say passionate and energetic. And it takes that kind of stuff to be able to do this, okay? By the way, the Frick boys will be at the Oyster Bar later if you want to hang out. But that's Chris, though. That's Chris in a nutshell. The energy, the passion. Again, everything sounds great. It all, sounds like, oh yeah, let's do this, let's do that. But to sit there and do this day in and day out, to put your sweat, your blood, your money, and all your efforts into it is pretty damn impressive. So it's just an honor to be a part of this. Because like I said, it's the inaugural event that we're going to be doing for many years to come. In fact, I believe the great philosopher Ric Flair said, none of you can be the first, but any one of you can be the next. So that's pretty impressive. Y'all are the first. All right. At this time, we want to introduce you all to the title sponsor. This family is amazing. And Franklin Plumbing and Drain, along with Mitzi and John, and along with their son Philip. By the way, Philip was on the first inaugural team, and now he's the assistant coach for the 15AU team. So how about that for Josh and Mitzi and Franklin Plumbing. And at this time, Josh is going to come up and do our invocation and our prayer. Josh.
Over us as we go home. Please bless these kids with a safe season. And please bestow upon them the fierceness, the competitiveness, and the sportsmanship that you did, Jefferson Bates. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Josh. How about Franklin Plumbing and Drain, seriously, for being the title sponsor. Another round of applause for them. So how fitting with it being Memorial Day week and this being the American Legion, and one of the many things that Chris Dorsey and the coaching staff has done in these last couple of years is to honor the American Legion and these people that fought for us, that served for us. And at this time, I would like to ask for any American Legion members to please stand up at this time. Before every game, I and some others that do the PA announcements, we make sure before every game, these players, we read the American Legion Creed. And again, I remember for many years when Sheriff Lott talks about how, when kids have idle time on their hands, bad things happen. One of the many great things about this is not only does it give these future players a chance to maybe have another coach look at them, maybe be able to improve their skills, but even more so, what's important about this is it gives these young men wonderful skills for life. It sounds maybe a little sappy, but it's true. Imagine this coaching staff, which you'll meet tonight. If you look at this coaching staff, any of these guys, I can guarantee you college coaches would love to have them on here. So that's why I said tonight, when you look at some of the legends that are in this room in coaching, some of the legends that are in this room from players, and again, you're looking at the future legends and coaches and the future legends of players, it's a special night. So that's why I said again, we welcome you and we thank you for being here. At this time, which is what we also do at every American Legion game, we sing the national anthem. And man, do we have entertainment for you tonight. Singing your national anthem is going to be DuBose. She's a Dreher graduate, a Clemson graduate. She has sung with Darius Rucker. Excuse me. By the way, Blake Weinbach will be here. He's be a soon Gamecock graduate. Mama. It was all counting Andrew Jackson. Kershaw County. Anyway, DuBose is going to sing our national anthem, but she's also, like I said, sang with Darius Rucker, Patrick Davis, Edwin McCain. Joining her is going to be also Blake Weinbach. He's a Hammond graduate, a soon-to-be Gamecock graduate in about another semester. And he signed with so many, Ed McCain and Eric Paisley and also Patrick Davis as well. A lot of you already know this group, this duo. They are amazing. They're going to be entertaining you tonight. But at this time, for any of you gentlemen that have your hats on, we ask that you please take your hats off out of respect. And at this time, we welcome up DuBose and Blake Weinbach. Yeah.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Come on, how about that? What's going on, everybody? Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight. One thing we will say is because this room is like super echoey, if you're gonna talk, like either there's like an outdoor area, please, like we won't be offended, or at least, you know, keep it to a very, very minimum, because it'll come through the mic and stuff. I hope everybody's doing well. Chris Dorsey hit me up about doing this about a month ago. We really didn't know what we were in store for, but holy cow, y'all came through. And we're gonna raise a whole bunch of money for them tonight. So thank y'all for being here. Give it up for yourselves. Once again, my name is Blake Weinbach. Zan DuBose over here. As y'all heard before, Zan, I mean, she's got one of the most beautiful voices ever. And that's not just in Columbia, South Carolina, that's in the world. So.
Thank you, Blake. I gotta tell you, I'm still shaking in my kneecaps if you look really closely. I am terrified every time I'm asked to sing that song. It's just such obviously an important song. And so every time I do it, it's like an out-of-body experience. I have to talk to my mom. I'm like, did I forget the words? Did I sing something wrong? Because it's like I blacked out the whole time. I don't know what happened.
Hey, listen up! Let's show some respect to these people right here. They're busting their butts up. Nobody's even listening. Show some respect to these two talented people. Let's go.
All right. I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that. That'd be good. But seriously, guys, thank y'all for being here, and thanks for raising a whole bunch of money. It's going to be a whole lot of fun tonight. So, Zan and I, we're both songwriters, so we're going to play some originals tonight. We're also going to play a bunch of songs that y'all will know, and we'll get to sing along to. But just thanks for being here. When the storm sets in and clouds fill the air, you need a cover, I'll be there. When you touch your mind, where the odds aren't fair, you need a hand, I'll be there. So we're broken away, we're still feeling blue. And I wrap my arms around you, there is nothing you wouldn't do. If you think that you might fall down, there's no reason to be scared. Go ahead and fall, girl. I'll be there when the road gets rough. Your pride looks bare. You need a spark, I'll be there. Oh, when you let your eyes feel like you're lost and going nowhere. You need a rock to cling to. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there. So you'll be alone. We're still feeling new. Let me wrap my arms around you, and there's nothing you wouldn't do. If you think that you might fall down, there's no reason to be scared. Go ahead and fall, girl. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there. Come on, Zach. I'll be there I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there when it's cold and it's raining. I'll be there when the sunshine is fading. I'll be there when you're shaking, when you're about had it all and you're breaking. So if you're getting old, baby, you're still feeling blue, let me wrap my arms around you. That is nothing you wouldn't do. If you think that you might fall down, there's no reason to be scared. No, go ahead and fall down. I'll be there.
Thank y'all.
That was awesome, Blake. I'm going to start with one that's a little less scary than the national anthem because I'm still shaking a little bit. This one I recorded up in Nashville, I think a little over a year ago. It was my first single. It came out a few months ago. It's called Serious Creek.
Thought I was okay, but the thought of you, it stayed. Now I want more, it's all I dream about. Oh, I'm shaking and I'm aching, 'cause I got a serious craving for you. You clap your hands, and I do whatever you command to cast your evil spell. I don't mind, only you can satisfy, 'cause I got a serious craving for you. Yes, I do.
I smell it. So good. Please
Go check out all Zan's stuff on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. I mean, she's killing it, and we're both kind of just getting this whole musical journey started. But it's been a blast, and it's fun to come up with her and see everything she's doing. So good. All right, I'm gonna play a new one. Why not? I just wrote this one in the past couple months, and I just really like it. It's a good little vibe, and yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I've been sent up from the head table. Can I get your attention, please? Please? And the reason it took you so long to quiet down was because you're chatting, which is fair. But just chat a little softer, because the people that want to hear the artist can't hear them. And if you want to walk outside and talk, do that. But let's support these guys up here, all right?
Thanks.
Primed and ready for your new song.
Yeah, for real, I love it. This is about, this one goes out to that one special person that, you can have a really long day, and it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, they're there, and that's what's important. So this one's called Revive. It's been a long day. Seems like I'm barely getting by. There's bills that need paying, but I can't stay the same old 9 to 5. I'm tired and worn, with diamonds on, things ain't been going my way. I try to stay strong, but I can't help thinking I lost my soul today. And I feel your warm touch, and I get lost inside those eyes. Baby, I'm alive. Even in my darkest days, used to find a way to make the sun shine. Baby, I'm alive. Play a little bit. I feel at ease. Some days will turn my hair gray. Some days I'm stuck drowning in the ocean, a million miles away. But I'm tired and worn, with the torn, things ain't been going my way. Then I walk through the door of our home, and I know everything's gonna be okay. 'Cause then I feel the warm touch. When I get lost inside those eyes, baby, I'm revived. Even in my darkest days, used to find a way to make the sun shine. Baby, I'm revived. Oh, I'm revived. Oh, 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 oh. Baby, I'm alive. And I feel your touch. When I get lost inside those eyes, baby, I'm alive. Even in my darkest days, used to find a way to make the sun shine. Baby, I'm alive. Baby, I'm alive.
Writing with people is super, super vulnerable, and it's like weird to start. And Blake and I just recently started writing together. And you know, you walk in and you have no expectations, and it's kind of awkward, and you're sitting there and you're like, what do you want to write about?
Good to go through Zan and I's whole life story up to that point. All the bad parts, all the good parts.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you
We
have to
learned a
do.
lot about each other, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
You sit there and you tell about your own stories, and it's scary, but he has a really beautiful way of putting it into music, so I just appreciate that. This next one I'm going to play is called, well, Zach's going to play because I don't play. But it's called Sweet Stories, and it is kind of like a bitter song, quite honestly. It has like a folky feel, and I really enjoy playing it, but when I wrote it, I was in college, and I was just sick of the lies that people were telling, because they just tell you what you want to hear to get what they want, and that just seemed to be like a broken record in everything that I was doing, everything that people were talking to me, and they were just saying what they thought I wanted to hear. And so I wrote this song, I think over spring break when I had to stay home with a broken knee. And this is what came out of it.
If you were gonna pay attention to one thing tonight, this is the thing to pay attention to. Where's Mr. Daniels at? Where'd he go? There he is. All right, 50-50 raffle time, people. Who bought a raffle ticket? Here we go. Everybody get your ticket out. This is important. You could be the big winner. And thank y'all for buying tickets and helping raise some more money. We've also got some Richland 215 awesome merch over here that y'all should definitely come check out. The hats are sweet. I got one earlier. Got some jerseys. I've got some t-shirts over there as well. So yeah, it's awesome. All right, here we go. Ticket time. Mom, did you buy a ticket? Oh, no. We could have worked together. You bought it? Oh, my grandmother bought a ticket. What ticket was it? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. I hope it is yours, though. I really do.
She already told him.
All right. Ready? 282. I think everybody had that. 1, 4, 2. Oh, yeah. I don't know why. You just look like a guy who wins everything he does. Like, you look like the kind of guy I want to go to Vegas with, for sure. He was way too confident getting out of his chair. He's like, yeah, that was me. Yeah. That's awesome. Congrats. All right. Zan and I are going to play one more each, and then we're going to have Coach Dorsey get up here. But I think it's time we play a cover. So this goes out to my future wife out there. We haven't met yet, but she's out there somewhere. Worn and haggard, weathered and torn, drug through the keyhole, that back door, bloodshot and red, behind these shades, I look like him, I've seen better days. Then those loving arms, they pull me back in. And there you go, baby, making me look good again. Rust on the bar, rust on the corner. I'm the heart that beats in an old country song. Then those loving arms, they pull me back in. And there you go, baby, making me feel good again. Rhythm and lace, dinner and clothes, whiskey and wine, then you're just fine, like you and me, girl. You smile at me and say that there ain't no better place that you'd rather be than right here loving me. Play that guitar, Zach. Standing in the kitchen, it's been a long day at work. She slips her hand right under my shirt, and oh, with those loving arms, they pull me back in. And there you go, baby, making me feel good again. Yeah, there you go, baby, making me look good. Yeah.
And
My mom just texted me, did Blake write that song? Sorry, I had to cut you off. I'm sure lots of people thought you did.
I wish.
Because you're that good. Okay, so I think I told Zach differently, but I'm going to play Dreams because who doesn't love that song? And then nobody has to follow it.
let's do it.
It's only right that you should play the way you feel. But listen carefully to the sound of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives a mad. The stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost. And what you had, and what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you, they're playing. Say when they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You will know.
Where's the man? Where, oh, there he is. Come sing with us. Yeah, you can. I know you got it in you. Come on. Yeah, that's all you. And you can take it off too. Don't fall now. Holy cow. I do. You can take it off. I know you like walking around.
You want me to sing?
I do want you to sing. I think you know a song. I think you can do it. I really believe in you.
Alright, we'll do it.
Alright. I think y'all know this one too. Y'all gotta help out though. Alright? There is a part in this song when it goes root, root, root. You gotta go 2, 1, 5, okay? Here we go.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. So it's root, root, root for the 2, 1, 5. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Come on! Hey, y'all did great. 0 practice and we nailed the 2, 1, 5 ball. Look at that.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. All right, I'm a little bit different than Blake and Zan. I met my team yesterday for the first time, and a kid didn't look me in the eye when I was talking to him and I about kicked him off the team. Okay, I learned a long time ago when you have a team and an organization, the best players on every team are the guys that look you in the eye and pay attention. So when I'm talking, I expect attention. And if you don't want to listen to me, go outside. That's fine too.
Yeah.
This thing started with a phone call to Blake Weinbach. Hey Blake, would you sing the national anthem of the opener? And then this happened. I mean, isn't that crazy how things happen in life if you just make phone calls and you just try? Blake's an unbelievable. He was a great baseball player, and he was so good that he actually only bought his glove. He didn't even have to hit. He was a pitcher.
So good.
And a golfer, and a champion golfer. But the one thing I remember about Blake as a little boy on the beach, that little sucker had hand-eye coordination that you couldn't believe. He kind of ran a little bit slow right there.
Very
That
slow.
was the only thing.
Hey, I played first base and pitcher. That's like, that tells a lot.
This woman right here, I discovered her. She was walking down the street, and I saw her, and we had Scoop over there, Scoop Tucker, we had Cannon, we had Grant, we had Phillips, I can't remember who else was in the neighborhood. I called them all in, and I said, guys, come in here. I said, Zan, do me a favor. I heard you can sing. She said, oh my God, yeah, I can sing. I said, will you come in my house and play a song? I brought her into my house, and I'm telling you what, those little boys were about 8 or 9 years old, and she was about 15 or 16. And all of them were, by the time she was done with that song, were like this. I think I discovered Zan DuBose, and her mama would agree with me. I don't know where she is. Where you at? Am I her biggest fan? Always been. Because you know why? Talent loves talent. So, at this time, I want to kind of tell everybody about what we got going on right now. But before I do that, I got so many people to thank for this. First, I want to thank Maria Price. Maria, where are you? Where's Maria? Maria and Mark Price. Maria's one of those people, when you call her, she just does things. She makes things happen. Her husband and they own to me, the best place, and I can't believe I'm ashamed of it. It was the first time I went up there. It was the other day. It's called Mill Pond Steakhouse. It's in Rembert, South Carolina. It's not only a dinner, it's an experience. It is absolutely incredible. April and I were totally blown away. So thank you for that so much. Thanks, Maria. George Samalas, I don't know if you're here. George Samalas, the Greek brothers, he brought the food. Thank you, George. George was a part of my brother's Little League World Series team. He's loyal. He's an Irmo guy. He's from the Irmo Mafia. We got pizzas from Dano's, so a plug for them. They're amazing. Absolutely amazing. But you know what? As any person always says, the first thing a good public speaker does is they thank their family. And I have to thank my family. I got to thank my wife. I got to thank her parents. Let me just go ahead and say, John and Wanda, they are incredible supporters of what we do. He's at every game. He wants a schedule, but he demands you have a roster. They actually produced a woman by the name of April Dorsey that looks like Ava Gardner, acts like Wanda Grant, provider, homemaker. She's going to be selfless. Her friends, wherever they are right now, know that. She is the most loyal friend you could ever have. And she's the most loyal wife you could ever have, and I love her to death. My two children, right there. Cannon Dorsey, he's playing at Anderson University. He only got 20 at-bats this year. He called me up, I said, get better. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I think you're getting a little bit of disservice. Find a way. I don't care. Hey, PJ makes the lineup up, not me, man. So all I can tell you is you're going to go play summer ball this year. Kick ass, take names, prove yourself. Make it happen. To my favorite player of all time, Grant Dorsey. Parents, listen up. If you're going to listen to one thing I'm going to say tonight, let me tell you about Grant Dorsey. When he was born, I just figured, I'm going to have Derek Jeter. That's just the way it is. I mean, half the reason I married April is because she had really good shoulders, good legs. I was thinking about breeding. I threw my first ball to Grant. We decided we didn't know if it was going to give me a right-hander or a left-hander. We couldn't kind of figure things out. He just couldn't get it. And I'm going to tell you what he did. He decided to just work his ass off. He knew his dad was a baseball player. He wanted to impress him. That's what I want to do. My whole life I've spent trying to impress my dad. So what he did is kept working, kept grinding. Came out that he was scared of the ball one time, overcame the fear. He just kept overcoming things to the point where by the time he was a senior, he was an all-state, all-region state champion, had 5 RBIs in the state championship game. And all he wanted to do, and listen, this is the biggest point, parents, why in the hell are y'all out there with a kid that's not starting on his high school team talking about the next level? He said, Dad, I want to be a good high school player. Be a good high school player. It's unbelievable. That's what you were. He did what he wanted to do. So Grant Dorsey. And by the way, if I had him take his shirt off right now, it looks good. This next person I'm about to talk about means more to me than anybody in the world other than maybe my father and my wife. My brother. My brother couldn't make this tonight because he has primary progressive multiple sclerosis. He had a heart attack 2 months ago that about literally killed him. And he said to me, I want to be there so bad, Chris, but I might not make it. I might get so excited seeing Coach Whipple, the Fricks, Dickie DeMacy, the Irmo Mafia, that I literally might die. I can't do it. I have to make a decision. So what I decided to do was improvise, adapt, overcome. That's my motto. Jeff Rose, my man at Definite Fiction. So, Jimmer, I know you're watching, baby. We got a you live stream right now. That dude is the funniest human being I've ever met. He had a heart attack. Of course, he's tough as nails. He actually has primary progressive multiple sclerosis. He can't walk, but he still runs his business. He still doesn't complain. He still doesn't, woe is me, I didn't make the tournament. Oh my God. He doesn't do that. He's a grinder, okay? I got a lot of respect for him. I got to recognize some studs in this room too, because I am a very attractive talent. First of all, I got to say, Jimmy Kusa. Jimmy Kusa was an inspiration to us as kids. He did what I do. He was a think out of the box guy. The guy told him he couldn't wear spikes on a field one time because it was in Pony League, so he took his freaking spikes off and played in his bare feet because he said I play with spikes. He was a hell of a player, Jimmy Kusa. And a hell of a mentor. That's the guy who inspired me. Jerry Martin, everybody, right here, Jerry Martin. For those of you that don't know who he is, look at you see how players respect players. You see them looking at that? That's what we do. Jerry Martin was my idol growing up. Because you know what? Me and my brother followed people from Columbia because we have loyalty to Columbia in our community. Jerry played at Olympia High School. His brother Mike was the 3rd or 4th pick of the draft. He's one of the best players to ever play basketball at Furman. Then he gets picked up to play baseball. The story would take too long for me to tell you how he did it. But I tell you what, I wanted to be a two-way player too when I played. I wanted to be a great baseball player and a great basketball player. The only difference between him is I ran a 7'3", he ran a 6'3". I had a 25-inch vertical jump, he had a 35-inch vertical jump. Jerry, you know the story when I was in, this is a great story of how Columbia guys are loyal to each other. I'm in Batavia, New York, in the New York Penn League playing for the Pittsfield Mets. Jerry Martin walks over to the dugout, comes up and he says, "Where's Dorsey from Columbia?" I said, "Me?" Like that. He walks up and he goes, "Hey, I'm Jerry Martin." 5 minutes later, he goes, "Shit, you know more about me than I do." I knew it back of that baseball card well. And Jerry Martin, you're a stud. Green Oswald. And by the way, this is the Olympia Mafia over here. You don't mess with them. They will cut you. LeGree Oswald is the head of Legion for South Carolina. Can I get a drink? LeGree, look, this is a frittini he just said. LeGree Oswald, while everybody was playing travel ball and everybody was doing their thing, he kept grinding. He kept making it happen. He knew the right path and he knew the right way. That Legion Baseball was the right thing to do. He also, how about this? You talk about a leader. He had 27,000 employees that he ran at one time. So I think we had the right guy for that job. So LeGree, one day maybe I can do what you do, and I promise you this, I'll continue the tradition just like you did. So thanks so much as the head of our Legion program. There's two 1-9s that I love. There's two 1-9s that I love. I'll talk about the 1-9 that is most dear to me in the world in a little bit. But this 1-9, Tim Medlin, I met him when I was 6 or 7 years old, and he was umpiring baseball at Seven Oaks Park. What a community, what a place to play that was. He actually ended up going to coach and play. He ended up playing baseball. He's in By the way, he's in 3 Hall of Fames. So I kind of like Hall of Famers. He's a head coach right now at USC Sumter, and I tell anybody that wants to go there, I warn them up front. This guy's different. But I can tell you one thing, if you get through his program, I actually spoke to his team last year and told them what kind of studs they are, because if you can get through 1-9's program and survive it, you're a damn man. He makes you a better player, a better person, and I love him to death. I actually go to his games, and I don't even watch the game. I watch him in the dugout. 1-9, we love you. Keep doing what you're doing. This next guy is the most underrated guy in Irmo athletics history. He was a coach. He was a pitching coach at Irmo that knew more. Have you ever heard the word, I'm the smartest guy in the room? Well, this guy actually is. He was the smartest guy on the field. He took more guys that couldn't hit, that were athletic, and turned them into pitchers overnight than anybody I've ever seen in my life. Bob, I've got two stories to tell you for guys I played with. The first guy is David Albert. David Albert was a left-handed pitcher that couldn't hit. He could run. He looked good too, ripped up, carved up. All the girls liked him, but damn, he couldn't hit water if he fell off a boat. Bob said, every time he throws the ball in from the outfield, it goes, I think I can do something with this. David Albert ended up not only pitching for the first time in his life when he was a junior, he ended up becoming the Friday night starter for Georgia Tech, along with Nomar Garcia-Perez and Jay Payton. He's also a great friend of ours, our brother Russ Miller. They also had that. Russ couldn't hit for shit. Is that right? But Russ was too damn good looking and too much of a stud for him to get cut. So Todd Frick and Bob Rollins decided we're going to make him a pitcher. He got drafted and made it to AAA with Oakland A's. I don't know. But see, the thing about Bob was he ran our team just like me and Chris Biggs do. I don't do anything with pitching. I don't do anything. I let him handle all that. Strother Sly had the confidence in Bob Rollins to handle that pitching staff because he was the best in the business. Bob Rollins, everyone. Coach Whipple, I think Bob Rollins should be the first assistant coach in the Hall of Fame at Irmo. That's just my opinion. If you need for me to write a letter, I will do it. He deserves it. We won the 85, he was a part of the 85 American Legion State Championship, the 1986 State Championship, the 1987 State Championship, and then that was in 90, what was it, next 95, in 1995 State Championship. Because as a coach, I can tell you, I don't know anything about pitching except for you better throw strikes and not walk people. That's why I have Coach Biggs. This next table right here is, if you're wondering, like, if you're a dad out there or a mom and you're going, who is this guy Chris Dorsey that's running this program? Who's leading it? Who is he? What is he about? I mean, why should I trust him? It's this table right here. This is who I am. This is everything that I am today because of these guys right here. The first guy is a guy named Dick DeMacy. Dick, stand up for everybody for me real quick. His father is who he's honoring. Dick, I did give you a standing O though. His father was Dick DeMacy. His father was a state champion coach in New Jersey at Montclair, in New Jersey, won a state championship at 29 years old. And my favorite picture I've ever seen is Dick DeMacy. You talk about players with respect, and you better look me in the eyes. It's on the Dick DeMacy trophy when we have the Jimmer every year. It's him by the face holding a guy that's 6'6", face mask like this right here. And you know that picture well. Dick DeMacy got he kind of had a tough decision in life with his family. He had to move to South Carolina as a state champion already coach in New Jersey at 29. You don't do that. They owned Duquesne Gas Grills. So their family did, so they moved down here. He was devastated. I can't imagine if I could talk to Dick if we were the same age, how that felt for him. But it was devastating for him to leave that team because he was 100% a coach. He moved down here, but you know what happened? He actually ended up touching more people's lives as a youth league coach than he did as a high school coach. He was the godfather of Irmo. If you were in trouble, you can ask my dad. When I was in trouble for something or the family was in trouble, there was one phone call in the community, and that was to Dick DuBose, the toughest guy I've ever met in my life. And I love him so much. This next guy couldn't make it because he was coming. He couldn't wait to get here. He figured his season was done. He thought that there was no chance for him to get in. Gary Gilmore. Gilly, as I call him, as everybody calls him. You might have heard of him. He took a program that played on the high school field and turned it into the 2016 national champions. It's pretty cool. Something from nothing. Well, he got in the tournament, and he might do something crazy. You never know, because this is his last year. Gary Gilmore, the story with me and Gilly is this. I would have been, and I just saw DT, I would have been DT Cromer's teammate. My dad and I went to the Roundhouse, and June Ray's offered us a scholarship. It was my dream for that to happen because I saw Coca-Cola's at the games and talked to all those guys and signed, I worship some. Me and Dad leave there and we're so pumped up and everything, but there was one little problem. Chris Dorsey didn't like going to high school very much. So I was the first Proposition 48 player, I think, in Timbuktu history, he told me. Back then, you had to actually have a 2.0 and a 800 SAT. I had the 800, just didn't have the 2.0. So I was 12 hours short. So I thought I was going to baseball oblivion, but I ended up going to baseball heaven because I have no regrets. In fact, I'm so glad that it happened that I get to hang up the phone every time I talk with Gary Gilmore with, "I love you," and he says, "I love you back." Unbelievable guy, the best in the business, and a Hall of Famer, Gary Gilmore. These next two guys aren't coaches worth me. You see, when I was in 9th and 10th grade, I was about 5 feet tall and weighed about 110 pounds and cried myself to sleep thinking, who the hell is that mailman? Because my mom was 5'11", my dad was 6'1". Well, two guys, teammates of mine, my contemporaries, believed in me. They came and got me to play baseball. And that's Todd and Chad Frick. They believed in me because you know what they said? We need him to win a damn championship because they saw it in my heart. They knew what kind of player I was. I'll never forget them. The best teammates I've ever had. They care more about the team than anybody I've ever seen because they've got confidence in their own ability. They're not threatened by everybody else. An average player is worried. He wants you to go, he doesn't tell you this, but he really wants you to go 0 for 4 so he can get in the lineup. They demanded excellence. And every best team is led by the dugout. That's why we won a state championship, right, fellas? I love you guys. They're still two of the best. Stand up. Stand up to yourselves. And every time they stand up for everybody else. Did you see how when I mention a coach or player, they stand up? That's what they do. They care more about other people than they do themselves. This next guy is an out-of-the-box thinker like nobody's else. He's also the biggest state champion in this entire room. He won a Little League state championship, went to the Little League World Series. He won the Pony League state championship, went to the World Series. He also won the 1964 Lexington state championship. 60 years later, they ended up winning that. Then he won an American Legion state championship with Congaree. And let me just tell you about hand-eye coordination. He won 5 state championships in ping pong. My dad never sugarcoated anything. He was real with me. If I didn't play well, he didn't get on me, but he told me you didn't play well. I mean, if I asked him, it was never bullshit like a lot of people give these kids. There was no delusion that something was happening. It was always real. He also ended up coaching a team later on in his career, and guess what? He won another state championship. He won the Colt League. He went to the Colt, took his team to the Colt League World Series. And this is one of the things about how I like coaching is everybody gets caught up in this and that, and the signs that people are wearing today right here. Dad would sit in the stands in the state championship eating a hot dog going, "Steal!" You talk about crazy, guess what? You know what it does? It intimidates people. This guy's nuts. And you know what? Muhammad Ali said, the only thing I'm scared of is crazy. That's one crazy, smart fox. And a great father. This next guy, you might have heard of him. He just retired. I texted him the invitation, and then a couple of weeks later, I got the note that you had retired. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and take my chance to give this guy a standing ovation. Tim Whipple, everybody. He took teams from 1981 and 82, where the average SAT score was 1,300. We were all 6'1" white guys that couldn't jump. Somehow he ended up managing to win with those guys because you know why? He demanded excellence, he practiced, and he was more obsessed on his teams than anybody, a player, could commit. And that's what the great coaches do. They care more than the players because they push the players up to that. That's my philosophy as well. But he also did something else. Players coach with love and encouragement, but they demand accountability and commitment. The love that Coach Whipple could give a player was unbelievable. You were the first guy outside my father that I knew cared about me and loved me. And that's why we say, "I love you," every time we hang up the phone. The best. He's got a little surprise coming here, though. He's going to be coaching with the 215. I'm going to get him in there. He was actually inducted in the Hall of Fame in Erskine as a baseball player and a basketball player. Nobody knows that. His first love. He also got me to play baseball along with these guys, too. He encouraged me. At this time, I'd like to tell people, speaking of coaches, I'd like to introduce our coaching staff. And I don't know if they're all here, but I will tell you what, I have assembled a dream team. So if you're a coach or a general manager of the 215, will you please come up here for me? If you coach for the 215 or you're a GM, come up here with me. Look, is anybody outside that coaches? Okay. GM's over here. GM's over. All right. Hey, how would you like to get off the bus with these guys? Let me tell you about our coaching staff. 15U, 4-year starter. Hey, by the way, you got to be able to play to coach for me. 4-year starter, Tyler White from Newberry. He's coaching the 15U team. I met this guy because he's a baseball junkie like me. We just kept running into each other at fields. It was crazy. I'm like, who is this good-looking stud? He had to play somewhere. We ended up hitting it off immediately. We've been fast friends ever since. Guys, he was a weekend starter for the Gamecocks, one of the best left-handed pitchers they've ever had, played 8 years in the minor leagues, never got into the show, but played a lot of time in AAA. He was so close, but he's a better person and a tremendous individual and so good with kids, Mr. Jack Weinbach. Talk about the luck of the draw. So Jamie and Shelly Smith are the soccer coaches at South Carolina Women's Soccer. Is your girlfriend here? Yeah. So, where's the girlfriend? Thank you. So, let me tell you about Brady Feigl, guys. Let me ask you a question. If your son was the captain of an SC baseball team, would you kind of be proud of that? Brady Feigl was the captain of the Ole Miss baseball team. 4th round draft choice. Unbelievable pitcher. He's also very intelligent, like me. But unfortunately, he made good grades. I think he was always on the honor roll, and so was Jack. He and I ended up stumbling into each other, and I didn't know what to expect. Usually baseball players aren't the smartest people you've ever met. We ended up meeting in a Mediterranean tea room, and I found out that he's actually going to try to make a career out of being a pitching instructor. And like me, I respected it so much because, of course, he's driving around in the back of his truck with a mound. He played in AAA. He was a top 20 prospect in the A's organization. But you know what? His pride and his ego doesn't matter. He's in the back of his pickup truck. He's not too good for anything. He's building his business, and he's going to have a good one. So if you've got a kid that pitches, we got a guy for you, Brady Feigl. My old seasoned veteran, Casey Estridge. Casey's a baseball, there you go. Casey's an old baseball guy like me. He had the absolutely opportunity to play for Tim Medlin. So anybody that played for Tim Medlin's a friend of mine. Casey and I have known each other for many years. He knows baseball. He was a left-handed pitcher at Newberry. He threw in the low 80s and found and got people out with the new gun. So he coaches our goal team, and I love that. I love you so much for doing that. Thank you for yourself. Hey, speaking of studs, Phillips Daniels, everybody. Phillips Daniels was part of my first team, and I'll go ahead and tell this story because I'm getting long-winded, because that's what I do. You want more? Phillips Daniels catches at Citadel, and he ended up this year calling me up, and we talk. He's a guy that calls me up. The things, I'm kind of his mentor, and I love that he's like a son to me. So he ended up calling me up, and I said, you know what, let's get our head right, let's coach this year. And I'm so happy that he's coaching with us. He was a guy that also believed, along with Cannon, Xander Buchan, Jake Sears, Jack Weston. They were the part that we ended up picking up this whole thing in the backyard one day and making it happen. So we're so happy to have him right here. Andrew Eister, you might have heard of him. He liked to hit balls that kind of went this way into right center. He was a 4-year starter. And I told him at South Carolina, put up big numbers and was so consistent. He's another guy that's a better person than he was a player. And he was a hell of a player. And we've developed a quick bond last year coaching together. He's 25 years old, but his soul's about 45. I love this guy to death. And he's a great asset to all the players on this team. And he's so fortunate to be a part of our organization. Thank you, Andrew. He helps me in Big Zone. Come here, Benji.
I feel like Charlie Brown against all these studs up here, dude.
My brother told me the other day, I told him about what I was going to do, and he said, you got to use this line. Chris Biggs looks like a pitching coach at a Central Casket. Me and Biggs kept spotting each other at ballparks, and let's do something. He goes, well, I can do something, I just don't want to practice. I said, I got the perfect spot for you. So Biggs and I ride down to play golf in Charleston, decided to put this thing together. And I can tell you this, just like Bob Rollins, I don't do a damn thing about pitching. I don't know anything about pitching. This guy handles the entire staff. And I love him, and he's one of my best friends, and he's a great pitching coach. I'm going to introduce the general managers. Daniel Bledsoe for the gold team. Gary Moore is the exact opposite of Chris Dorsey, which makes perfect partners. Scott Jackson, I don't know where you are, but he said when you meet Gary Moore, y'all are going to be perfect together. Monty Lafitte and Steven Johnson, y'all got to step up here for a second. Y'all can have a seat. Y'all can have a seat. So Monty and I got a call after the senior team, and Monty said, hey, what do you think about a junior team? And I said, hell, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be tough. I mean, you think you get a few players? Well, we ended up having 40 guys in the junior program last year. This year, Steven Johnson called me up. He goes, what about a 15U team? I said, I kind of might. We just did a 17 EC because how many guys do you get? About 7 or 8. We had 42 guys sign up for the 15U team. So these two guys right here have done a hell of a job. The last thing I'm going to say is this. Whose calls and all this? You like that? We stand for 4 things at the American Legion, Richland Post 215. Number 1, the community. Number 2, the American Legion and our fallen soldiers. Why is it, if I ever had everybody raise everybody's hand in here, and I said, if your grandfather, your uncle, your father, or somebody served, everybody would, but we're the most unpatriotic we've ever been in this country. I'm going to tell you why. It's not the kids, it's us. Be leaders. Be leaders with these kids. That's what we do. We play for this flag right here. The next one is to you guys right here. The toughest individual I've ever met. The most loyal individual I've ever met. I just loved him to death. And I told him on the golf course one day when he was about to die, and he was kicking my ass, by the way, with a colostomy bag, and telling me, get better! Yelling at me, is Jefferson Bates. One man. We will always wear this patch for your father, your husband, your son, and your brother. We'll always do that. He will be in our heart and our memory forever. That's who we are. Thank you all very much.
Or so minutes. So y'all, if y'all need to go to the bathroom, get food, get drink, go ahead. We're gonna rock out some more here. So thanks for being a part of tonight. Yeah, once again, we got the merch over here. Got some awesome 215 merch to help raise money for these guys. And just thank you. What's going on, everybody? Zane and I are gonna keep rocking out for you. So, man, thanks, Chris, for putting this all together. And
Thank you, Chris, for discovering me.
yeah,
Where would I be without him?
nah, man, you're a great guy. So, but yeah, we got a few more for you. So. According to Nazareth, was from the outcast dead. Just need a place where I can lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where am I finding there? Just grinned, shook my hand, no was all he said. Take a load off Whaley, take a load for free. Take a load off Whaley, yeah, take a load right on me. Picked up my bags, went looking for a place to hide. I saw Drama and the devil walking side by side. I said, hey, they're coming. Come on, let's go downtown. Said, I got to go now, but my friend can't stick around. Take a load off Whaley, take a load for free. Take a load off Whaley. You put the load right on me. Play that guitar, Zach. Come on, man. Get your camera on out, take me down the line. Sun is zero, and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Whaley. You know she's the only one. Sitting here with her, regards for everyone. Take a load off Annie. Take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. Yeah, take a load off Annie. Take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. Yeah, you put the load right on me. Put the load right on me. All right.
We're just having fun now. This next one, I'm going to sing as a Bill Withers tune because I am obsessed with Bill Withers, R.I.P. But it's not the one that you think it is. It's actually Grandma's Hands. So,
Grandma's hands, back to church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands, play the tambourine so well. Grandma's hands, used to issue out a warning. She'd say, Billy, don't you run so fast. Might fall on a piece of glass. Might be snakes there in that grass. Grandma's hands. Grandma's hands to the local one with mommy. Grandma's hands used to ache sometimes and swell. Grandma's hands used to lift her face and tell her she'd say, baby, Grandma understands that you really love that man. Put yourself in Jesus' hands. Grandma's hands. Grandma's hands used to hand me a piece of candy. Grandma's hands take me up each time I laugh. Grandma's hands, boy, they really came in handy. She'd say, Nancy, don't you hit that boy. What you wanna spank him for? He done got no apricot, but I won't have Grandma anymore. If I get to heaven, I'll look for Grandma's hands. Grandma's hands. Grandma's hands. Grandma's hands. Grandma's hands.
I'll give it up for Zach. Well, I wasn't gonna play this song, but man, you got me in the mood. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. In the darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. Wonder is the thrill when she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. 'Cause ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. And I know Wanna leave that young thing alone. 'Cause ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away.
That was unrehearsed.
Oh, look at this. My grandma and my pretty much grandma. Golly. And my whole heart. Look at y'all singing along to every word. This is fun. Just jamming out.
We're gonna play one that I first heard on the radio by Guns N' Roses, and I had no idea that there was a Bob Dylan version, but I like better now. But my dad was big into Guns N' Roses and rocking out in the car at 7 a.m. on the way to school. And I have to thank him now, but at the time I did not enjoy it. But I love it now. So this is Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Come on.
That one goes out to my dad. He's not here. He felt it.
This one goes out to my South Carolina boy, Edwin McCain. Strands in her eyes, the color them a wonderful stop me, steal my breath. And down roads from mountains, thrust towards the sky, never leaving their death. Tell me that we belong together. Yes, it is. In the trappings of love, I'll be captivated. I'll hang from your lips instead of the gallows of heartache hanging from above. And I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide. And I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. The rain falls, hanging on the table as we lie awake in my bed. You're my survival, you're my living proof. Our love is alive, not dead. Tell me that we belong together. Dress it up with the trappings of love. I'll be captivated. I'll hang from your lips instead of the gallows of heartache hang from above. And I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide. And I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. Yeah, I'm turned out, tuned out, fought my way back from the dead. I'm turned out, tuned out, remember the things that you said. Your crying shoulder, I'll be love suicide. And I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. Your crying shoulder, I'll be love suicide. And I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. The greatest fan of your life. Play that guitar a little bit, Zach. There you go. God, it's so fun singing with you up here. Even though I almost just watched you fall.
I told him these stools are great, except for I'm not tall enough, so I can't rest my feet anywhere. I'm just like, woo!
Hey, hold on, before you do this. Hey, Gary Sewell. Gary Sewell. Robin Sewell. Oh my gosh. Oh, my people. Hey, y'all, Gary Sewell, this stage is because of him and Sewell's Catering. So, Gary, thank you so much, man. You've been a huge supporter of mine for ages now. And Gary plays in a pretty badass band, y'all. And they are throwing down June 14th at Pollywogs. So, make plans to be there. It's going to be a blast. And man, just thank you, man, for everything you do. And I can't wait to watch you bang those drums and just bring the house down on June 14th. You're the man.
Okay, this next one, y'all probably don't know, it is a cover, but it's by Alan Stone, and if you've never heard of Alan Stone, then you need to go find him on Spotify and everywhere else, because he's incredible. He's like R&B, soul, just tasty. I mean, it's awesome. I sang with him in October, right after Patrick's wedding. I was in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and on the way back I stopped in Atlanta, and he did a karaoke concert. And I put my name in, and I was like ready to go. I was excited. But you know, it's luck of the draw. But the guy happened to like my name. He was like, "Your name is Zayn?" I was like, "Yeah, my name is Zayn." And maybe you should remember that. And then he was like, "What are you gonna sing?" And I was like, "Respect, Aretha." He was like, "Okay, that's memorable too." And so I got to sing that on stage with Alan Stone, who like for me is like my idol. And I was like in tears, and I was like, but this is another song that right after that he pulled me up to sing on, and it was just incredible. It's one of his #1 songs. It's called Brown Eyed Lover, and I love it.
Got a brown-eyed lover on the other side of town. I don't wanna keep her waiting. She got me out
Man, come on.
He is playing at the Wind Jammer. I just found out the tickets went on sale yesterday. I already bought some. At the Wind Jammer on August 29th, and me and my friend Trey are like emailing his management, hitting him up on social media to open for him. So if anybody wants to comment, you know, be like, hey, you should have them. I would die. I would pass away.
I'm doing that as soon as I get out of here.
Blake, you can join me.
Played one chord, but thank you. I love you, Mama. She's so sweet. This is a song I wrote when I was just a wee little boy, and I was way too young to write this song. I wrote it anyway. Straight right off the tracks, I cheated in my life. Walked myself in home, over drinking 17. Only once and a little more back, I've heard it many times. Somewhere in the world is you think. Lord, have mercy on my soul. I see how far I've traveled off this road. But I pray you'll keep your faith in me. I know you're in control. Lord, have mercy on my soul. Found my family's liquor stash in a cabinet over the sink. I was 15 and old at the time. Left the keys and I walked on out with a bottle of old beer. And I wrecked my daddy's car out on the highway. Lord, have mercy on my soul. I see how far I travel off this road. But I pray you'll keep your faith in me. I know you're in control. Lord, have mercy on my soul. Y'all give it up for Zach. Holy cow, come on, man. Your man told me they would not there once you're off, you're gone. There ain't no how to manage up on the good friend. But for my brother's sake and mine, I hope that man's gone. This is right. We got a whole lot of things to explain. Oh Lord, please, Lord, have mercy on my soul. I see how far I've traveled off this road. But I pray you'll keep your faith in me. I know you're in control. Lord, have mercy on my soul. I pray you'll keep your faith in me. I know you're in control. Lord, have mercy. Have mercy on my soul. That's a groovy little ending. That's awesome. Come on. Are y'all having fun? Have we had fun tonight? Yes, we have. That's right. That's awesome. All right. Well, we gotta have some real fun here. We're gonna roll back in sound. Way down Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way up in the woods from the Everglades. The Stood a log cabin made of earth and wood. Where let the country boy named Johnny be good. He never ever learned to read and write so well, but in the plays guitar just like a ring. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, Johnny be good. He used to carry his guitar and a gun in his sack, sitting in between by the railroad track. Engine is the singer sitting in the shade, strong into the rhythm at the driver's grave. People passing by, they would stop and say, oh my, but that little country boy can play. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, Johnny, go.
Now here's a real pass out.
Come on. His mother told him someday you will be a man, and you will be the leader of a big old band. Then people come and go miles around to hear you play the music till the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name will be in the light scene. Johnny is good tonight. Go, 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 Johnny, go. 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 Go, go, go. Hold up, hold up. Well, it's the one for money, two for the show. Three to get ready now. Go, cat, go. Why don't you step on my blue suede shoes? You can do anything but go off of my blue suede shoes. You can knock me down, step in my face, letter my name all over the place. Do anything that you wanna do, but oh honey, lay off of my shoes. Why don't you step on my blue suede shoes? You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. It's a blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off on my blue suede shoes.
How's that? Then you sing it? I think it's your turn, right? It's your turn. I think we should let Zana sing a song, maybe. You want to sing? Not yet, hold on.
Well, come on over, baby, there's a whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby, there's a whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby, there's a whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby, we got you in the corner. Yeah, come on over, baby, really grab the bull by the horn. Well, come on over, baby, there's a whole lot of shaking going on. I said shake it, baby, shake. I said shake it, baby, shake. I said shake it, baby, shake. Shake it, baby, shake. Come on over, baby, there's a whole lot of shaking going on. Play that guitar, Daddy. shake. I said, shake it, baby, shake. Shake it, baby, shake. Come over, baby, there's a whole lot of shaking going on. One more time, let's do 2 more times. I said, shake it, baby, shake. Shake it, baby, shake. I said, shake it, baby, shake. Come on, baby. Shake it, baby, shake. Come on, baby, there's a whole lot of shaking going on. All right, we went back in time. Woo. She had that feeling. She's feeling some kind of way after that song.
Shaking it over. Another one of my favorite
Used to spend my nights out in the garden. Liquor was the only love I know.
Now, gentlemen, this guy knows what he's doing. Take notes.
But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom. You brought me back from the empty far gone. Oh, rescue this Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. As they stone, only your love all the time. I've been looking for love in all the same old places.
Sing it.
Found the bottom of the bottle's always high. But when you poured out your heart, no, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. It's Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as sweet as Tennessee whiskey. And you're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
Jeez. Come on.
Because I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Well, we got one more for y'all tonight. And then we figured we'd end it in baseball fashion. Well, I beat the drum, roll the phone. The sun came out today. Born again, there's new grace on the field. Real around the third, heading for home. It's a brown-eyed, handsome man. Anyone could understand the way I feel. Oh, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me, I could be center field.
Well, I spent a lot of time in the muffin and I watching it from the bench, and I took some looks when the mind struck out. So call up the downtown call, George and Mario. Don't say it ain't so, you know the time is now. So come in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Come in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me, I could be center
Oh, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me, I can be center field. Y'all give it up for Zach on the guitar. Y'all give it up for Zach DuBose. I'm Blake Weinbach. Thank y'all so much.
That's Chris Dorsey.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.